Hello Cruising World, Mick the Suit Guy with you today. It's Monday. You know what Monday is? Monday's Tips Day. So I'm going to give you a tip today on a few things that I recommend you try and remember to bring on board with you when you go, for different reasons than you might think looking at what's on here. Firstly, little game, 3 of these are allowed, 1 is not. And it's a bit of a trick question because you might think this one is not allowed, and I'll explain why in a second. But this is the one that's not allowed. This is a steamer. You're allowed a flat hair iron curl, whatever that thing is that you ladies like to use, which apparently gets hot, but you can't bring a steamer. If somebody can explain why you can bring a flat curling, whatever the thing is called, and not a steamer, I will stop smuggling this on board every time I cruise. And it's only been caught once. I did not tell you that. If it gets caught, you get it back at the end of the cruise. What you got to lose? So what I'm saying. Anyways, these are the 3. And I showed you one earlier about luggage tags and stuff like that a couple of weeks ago. But I got a few more I want to show you. So number 1, we always like to bring locks for our cases. I don't know if it's necessary, but it makes us feel a little bit more secure. We put these on there. Plus, here's a little tip for you. If there's a lock on your case, they cannot go into the case and take anything out of it. You have to go open it yourself and take it out. So I know this because the one time that the got confiscated, which randomly was on the Mardi Gras, you would have thought of all the people on there, that's had more chance of getting through than any other ship, but it got caught in the Mardi Gras. Maybe they got advanced screening things on there, I don't know. But anyway, I had to go down and open the case so they could take it out, like a walk of shame, if you like. But yeah, you can pick it up at the end though. We didn't lose it. Better option than going to the laundry rooms, which they don't have ironing boards and stuff in half of them now. So most of them they do. But anyway, so we like to have that for safety purposes. I always know that if this arrives at my cabin with the lock on, they didn't take the steamer out. So I've got to rush to get it unloaded. Number 1. Number 2, this. Now, the reason I said this trick question is, a lot of people don't realize this, you are not allowed to bring on a surge protected item on the board. So if this had a surge protector on it, I would not be allowed to bring it. But we love bringing this because I got some extra USB ports right there. And I got 3 power outlets. And I bring an extension cord, which I just run over every night to my bed. I've seen it where people will put this on the wall and they buy hooks for the ceiling and they run the power cord up across the ceiling, the hooks, and then it drops down. If you want to do that, that's fine. I just run it along the floor, and during the day I put it under the table. You know, I'm only there for a week. But a lot of these ships, the newer ones are an exception. There are a few more, but especially the older ships don't have many power outlets. We were just on the Splendor, 1 power outlet in the entire cabin. So just be aware of that. So I recommend you get one of these, or something similar, but you cannot have a surge protector on the item. This is great. This has served us well. And the last thing I want to show you on my tips for this week are these little babies. You might think that they are towel holders. Yes, they are. And that's not why we use them. You know why we use these? Well, first of all, let me get one of my pet peeves out of the way. If you are the person that's going to take this down to the Lido deck at 6 o'clock in the morning, clip your towel on it and walk away, I'm the one that's going to come and remove it and hand it in because I'll be watching it. I'll be sitting at the Red Frog pub having a morning, shall we say, Bloody Mary, scouring for the people that did that. I'm the one that will hand your towel back in. So I said that in a video once, and the guy came on and said I won't say what he said I was, but he said it was going to break my arm if he ever saw me doing it. But that's the lowest of the low. You don't go out in the morning and save a seat for yourself for 3 or 4 hours later. Anyway, the reason we use these is simply this: drying clothes. So we'll go out on our balcony and we'll clip these over the chair. We'll put the clothes to dry. We'll put them over, boom, on the chairs. They're not going to blow away. That's why we use them. A little tip for you. Multiple uses, these things. Not just towel holders on your chair by the Lido deck. Drying clothes. So there you go. Clothes dryer. Power, extra power. You need it. There's not much in the room. I mean, again, this is completely optional. It's very likely I was trying to think of 3 things and couldn't think of a 3rd thing, so I just threw this one out there. I'm allowed I love this thing. It's illegal. But aren't rules there to be broken? Especially ones when you can bring a curling tong on, or whatever they call it, and they're hot. This doesn't get as hot. So, don't tell my boss. And with that, Monday tips are done for another week. But I want to get yours. And I love to get your cruising traditions. I want to get more. I want to learn. So send me your tips. Send me your cruising traditions. Subscribe and email me any general questions you may have. See you later, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.